Hello friends, welcome back to Free GK Tricks Academy YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss important wildlife sanctuaries of different states and territories part 2. For part 1, the link was provided in the description column, you may refer. And before proceeding the topic, I would request all the friends who have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe this channel. Also don't forget to click on bell icon so that you will get time notifications whenever we will upload a new video. Friends, this is one of the important topic. Usually one question comes from this topic. So please watch the video completely so that you can learn the important wildlife sanctuaries of different states and territories and the trick to remember within few minutes. Let's start. Here in serial number 1 column we have provided the numbers, and in the serial number 2 column we have provided name of the wildlife sanctuary, and in the column 3 we have provided the location, and in the column form we have provided the trick to remember. Number 1, Rupi Baba Sanctuary and Manali Sanctuary. These are the two important wildlife sanctuaries situated at Himachal Pradesh. And a trick to remember, these two important wildlife sanctuaries, Manali and Hima praying to Sai Baba God. Manali and Hima praying to Sai Baba God. For Manali Sanctuary, we have taken Manali, and for Himachal Pradesh, in each state it is located. For Himachal Pradesh, we have taken Hima praying, and for Rupi Baba Sanctuary, we have taken Sai Baba. So this is the trick, Manali and Hima praying to Sai Baba God. If you remember this trick, you can remember the two important wildlife sanctuaries of Himachal Pradesh. Hope you understand. Let's go for next one. Next one is Chilika Lake Bird Sanctuary and Nandankanan Zoo. Both are situated at Odisha. Now the trick to remember these two important wildlife sanctuaries is Odissi Nach. From which state it belongs to? Odisha. For Odisha we have taken Odissi, and for Nandankanan we have taken NA, and for Chilika we have taken CH. We have taken first two letters for CH, Nandankanan and Chilika. If you join both the words, it will become Nach. Odissi Nach. If you remember Odissi Nach, you can remember two important wildlife sanctuaries of Odisha is Chilika and Nandankanan. If you don't want to remember this trick, we have provided another trick. The trick is China bird came to Odisha. China bird came to Odisha. For Chilika, we have taken CHI, first three letters. For Nandankanan, we have taken NA. So if you join both the words, it will become China. And bird sanctuary. For bird sanctuary, we have taken bird and came to Odisha. For Odisha, we have taken Odisha. So China bird came to Odisha. If you remember, China bird came to Odisha, the trick, or Odissi Nach, you can remember the two important wildlife sanctuaries of Odisha, that is Chilika and Nandankanan. Let's go for next one. Next one is Bir Buneheri Wildlife Sanctuary, Harika Wildlife Sanctuary, Bir Moti Bagh Wildlife Sanctuary. These three are important wildlife sanctuaries situated at Punjab. Now the trick to remember these three important wildlife sanctuaries is Hari and Moti give a punch on Bune. Hari and Moti, Hari and Moti give a punch on Bune. For Harika Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Hari, and for Bir Moti Bagh Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Moti, and for Punjab, we have taken Punch, and for Bune Hari Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Bune. So if you remember Hari and Moti give a punch on Bune, you can remember the three important wildlife sanctuaries of Punjab. Friends, there are so many wildlife sanctuaries situated in different states, but we have taken important wildlife sanctuaries from the exam point of view. This point should be noted. Let's go for next one. Next one is Pangolakha Wildlife Sanctuary and Yongshola Wildlife Sanctuary. These are the two important wildlife sanctuaries situated at Sikkim. Now, trick to remember these two important wildlife sanctuary is Yong applied PAN card in Sikkim. For Yongshala Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Yong, and for Pangolakha Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken PAN. First three words are PA and PAN, so we have taken PAN. And for Sikkim, we have taken Sikkim. So, Yong applied PAN card in Sikkim. If you remember this trick, you can remember the two important wildlife sanctuary of Sikkim. Let's go for next one. Next one is Spike Island Wildlife Sanctuary, Defense Island, Flatty Island. These are the three important wildlife sanctuaries situated at Andaman and Nicobar Islands. This is the territory. Now, the trick to remember these three important wildlife sanctuaries is the flats are defense from the rocket spikes in Andaman. The flats are defense from the The floods are defense from the rocket spikes in Andaman. For Flatty Island, we have taken floods. For Defense Island, we have taken defense here. And for the Spike Island, we have taken spikes. And for Andaman Nicobar, which territory it belongs to? The Andaman. So we have taken Andaman. So if you remember, the floods are defense from the rocket spikes in Andaman. You can remember the three important wildlife sanctuaries of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Let's go for next one. Next one is Sukhana Wildlife Sanctuary, City Birds Wildlife Sanctuary. Sukhana Wildlife Sanctuary and City Birds Wildlife Sanctuary. These two important wildlife sanctuaries situated at Chandigarh. Now the trick to remember these two important wildlife sanctuary is Sukhana bought city birds in Chadi shop. Sukhana bought city birds in Chadi shop. If you for Sukhana Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Sukhana. For City Birds Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken City Birds. For Chandigarh, we have taken Chadi. Chadi. You can remember like this. Let's go for next one. Next one is Gumti Wildlife Sanctuary, situated at Tripura. Gumti Wildlife Sanctuary, situated at Tripura. Now the trick to remember this wildlife sanctuary is trip mean here trip means Tripura and trip means in Hindi घूमना. हिंदी में घूमना, इंग्लिश में घूमना को क्या क्या बोलते हैं? ट्रिप. सो ट्रिप मीन्स इन हिंदी घूमना, ट्रिप यानी घूमना. सो इन दिस वे यहाँ कोई ज़्यादा सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. सो ट्रिप मीन्स घूमना, ऐसे याद रखेंगे तो आप आराम से याद हो जाएगा. लेट्स गो फॉर नेक्स्ट वन. Nagarjuna Sagar Sri Sailam Wildlife Sanctuary, Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. These are the two important wildlife sanctuaries situated at Andhra Pradesh. Nagarjuna Sagar Sri Sailam Wildlife Sanctuary and Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary situated at Andhra Pradesh. Now the trick to remember these two important wildlife sanctuaries is Nag and Cobra. Nag and Cobra. Nag and Cobra are two types of snakes. Nag and cobra are two types of snakes. In this way, we have made a trick. For Nagarjuna Sagar Srisalam Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Nag, and for Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary, we have taken Koringa. For Andhra Pradesh, we have taken and, A-N-D, and. So in this way, Nag and cobra. Nag means Nagarjuna Sagar Srisalam Wildlife Sanctuary, and cobra means Koringa Wildlife Sanctuary. Both are situated at Andhra Pradesh. And A-N-D, and. In this way, you can remember. Let's go for next one. Next one is West Sundarban Wildlife Sanctuary. West Sundarban Wildlife Sanctuary situated at West Bengal. Now the trick to remember West Sundarban Wildlife Sanctuary situated at West Bengal is sun rises early in West Bengal. For Sundarban we have taken sun. For West Bengal we have already taken West Bengal. So sun rises early in West Bengal is the statement. If you remember, you can remember the trick. So these are the important wildlife sanctuaries situated at different states and union territories we have discussed. So thanks for watching. Please GK Tex Academy YouTube channel. For latest videos, subscribe this channel. Also don't forget to click on bell icon so that you will get time notifications in your mail ID. Please subscribe, share and comment. Thanks for watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.